Shalom, Ahab, Wa, Barak. First and foremost, let's face the east. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Waha, Bakah, Badash. And double honors to the elder apostles, the prophets, and the teachers that have been bringing out this 100% truth for the last 30 plus years. And to the sincere Akyah, Wa, Akwa, salutations. Let's get right into it. So, of course, I really don't have a class today. We're just going to see what's going on in the news. And I noticed that while I was looking at what was going on in the news earlier, I noticed that there's a $1.7 billion fund for the January 6th insurrection participants, the people that stormed the White House. Trump is trying to give them $1.7 billion to split between a couple hundred people. It's like winning the lottery. So they're getting a reparation. So once again, the Chinese, the Japanese, the Chinese, the Japanese, the Israelis, who else? The slave masters. These are all the people that got reparations. You know, the only people that didn't get reparations for anything is the actual slaves that this whole country was built on. The country was built on our backs, and so we're the only ones that never got anything out of it. But what is our reparation? That's the real question. I want to read it. Let's start right here. Let's go to Numbers 35 and 33 because we've got to remember what our reparations are. So going back to the basics, we're going back to the Old Testament, right back to the Levitical law, Numbers 35 and 33. And it says, "So ye shall not pollute the land wherein you are, for the blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein." Now here's the point. "But by the blood of him that shed it." So you Edomites, your time is almost up. You guys have shed the blood in our land. And now the only way this land can be cleansed is when your blood has been shed. That's why everybody's so mad about these scriptures these days, because I'm reading this word for word. I have not changed a thing. In fact, if we would like to do a little different, let's do it like this. Let's go to the New Living Translation. Why not, right? Because if you guys think that it's only about the King James, they're all saying the same thing. Now, some of these newer rewrites will try to manipulate the word to gaslight the truth, but that right there is going to have consequences of its own in the kingdom. Let's go ahead and get it in the New Living Translation, though. This will ensure that the land where you live will not be polluted. For murder pollutes the land. Murder pollutes the land. And no sacrifice except the execution of the murderer can purify the land from murder. Did you hear that? That's a beautiful saying in itself. So what is our reparations? Listen very careful. It says our reparations for Israel is the execution of the murderer can purify the land from murder. So who's the murderer? Who's the greatest murderer, serial killer, mass murderer of all time? Who does that? Who does genocide? The Edomites. They wear their little proper suits and ties. They shuffle their little paperwork, come in with their little tablets, and they tell you everything because they already wrote down what they're going to do to you. And they don't care because they made it up, their rules. It's all their stuff. It's like playing a board game. It's like playing against a. It's like playing cards, but as the dealer is handing the cards out, he's also shuffling them around a little more, and then hands out another card, and shuffles them around a little more, and then hands out another card. Everybody'd be like, "What the? You're cheating." See, that's what's going on right now. That's what's going on. So we're the only way that this land is going to be able to be at peace or at rest, or the land of Israel, the only way that will be at peace or at rest physically is when our oppressors' blood has been shed on the land where they murdered. So, I want to get the Psalms. Let's get it in here. Psalm 106. Let's get a couple. Let's have let's get some precepts. Psalm 106 and 38. This is beautiful. And it reads, Psalm 106 and 38, and shed innocent blood, even the blood of their sons and daughters, whom they sacrificed unto the idols of the Canaan. No, that wasn't it. That's not it. Yeah, it is. Yep. Unto the idols of Canaan, and the land was polluted with blood. I mean, we're actually facing that right now. We're finding out that they sacrifice our sons and daughters. And then, of course, you have some of the people that are joined in with them for that 5 minutes of fame, and then they lose everything. We've seen it a million times. They have, they shed innocent blood, even the blood of their sons and daughters, whom they sacrificed unto the idols of Canaan. And who is that? Who's the idol that they pass their children through the fire to? Oh, you got Planned Parenthood, you've got McDonald's, and all these other fast food places. We don't know how they're coming up with McDonald's brings over a couple million burgers a day just alone, so that's just McDonald's. That's not even including the other fast food restaurants. So where's that coming from? You see what I'm saying? You've got the Planned Parenthood. You've got, we'll just say the fast food industry. You've got a guy named Abraham Finkelstein. If you haven't heard his interview yet, that's from 2006. He literally says that they drink the blood of their enemies, and they put the blood in the matzo balls, and they take the dead babies, and they sell them to the meat packing plants. So who's passing the kid through the fire? And what's the name of that god that they're passing it through to? Molech. That is the worship of Molech, to sacrifice your children. And it even tells you in the book of Deuteronomy, I think it's 28 and 40. Let's find it. It's right there, though. It's in 28 and 40 something or something like that, where it tells you that you're going to eat the fruit of your own. Let's see, where is it? 28 and 51. And he shall eat the, oh wait, no. I'm sorry, 53, Salakia. 28 and 53. And he shall eat the fruit, and thou shalt eat the fruit of thy own body. So they're shedding blood, and innocent blood. And this land can't be cleansed until the blood of these murderers is poured out into the ground. So let me read it again. And thou shalt eat the fruit of thy own body, the flesh of thy sons and of thy daughters, which the Lord Yahweh hath given thee in the siege and in the straitness wherein thine enemies shall distress thee. That's getting real scary out here, because where does it say it? Man, I always forget where this verse is. I shall lift thy skirt above thy face, and you shall see their shame. Jeremiah 13 and 26. So this is what this is actually what's happening right now. The Most High is removing that veil from in front of our eyes. And so what happens when you're wearing a veil? You can still see, like a wedding bride. She's always wearing the veil, but you can't really see her face. And she can see everything, but there's like a film over. She can't see everything clearly. They can see what's going on, but they can't see it clearly. So when you lift the veil, you can now see things clearly. It's a metaphor to seeing what's happening, and then them gaslighting, making you doubt what you're seeing. And then when they lift the veil, you realize that you were right the whole time, and they were just trying to stop you from seeing the truth. So when you go to Jeremiah 13 and 26, it says, I will pull up your skirt over your face, that your shame shall be seen. So we've seen it. We're watching it. We've seen it and we're watching it. We're watching it go down. The veil's been lifted. Nobody can deny what these people have done. It's documented, it's written. They said, we're not even going to prosecute anybody for the things that they've done. What does it tell you about in this society? The rulers are the people that you're not allowed to talk about. So we've gone through a lot out here. We've gone through a lot. And I want to see what's it. Let's go to Deuteronomy. I wanted to go to Revelation really quick too, because that veil is being lifted. They know that we understand what's going on, so they're trying to move really fast right now to get things in order according to what they think is going to happen. And we all know what's going to happen. The Most High is going to come in and he's going to destroy this place. And everybody's like knowing that that's the truth. It's like a lot of people are still in denial, but they know that that these crazy Israelites on the street corners are actually telling the truth. They're giving out those final warnings. And it even tells you in Revelation 12 and 12 that these guys are going to increase the oppression at the end to a horrible point, bringing us into Jacob's trouble, bringing us into World War III. All of those things are happening because they're trying to speed up their agenda, which is only fulfilling Yahweh's prophecies according to his time schedule. That is beautiful. Everything works in a perfect harmony. So the faster they go, we know our salvation is closer than when we once thought. So it says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe, destruction. The word woe means destruction. Destruction to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath. Why does he have such a great wrath against you? Let me keep reading. Because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. This dude knows he's out of time. Everybody can see that he has crimes against humanity. He's a criminal. The whole government system is so rigged that they have to tell you that they're not going to prosecute anybody from these Epstein files because they're all on the Epstein files. They're all there. There's pictures of Erica Kirk with Epstein and Trump. I mean, wow, they're all together. Pam Bondi, wow, they're all together. Everybody that's in the government right now seems to be part of the Epstein files. That's crazy, right? And I'm not trying to make stuff up. I mean, a lot of this is already documented facts. Now, not every single person in the government, of course, but enough people to where they're like, nope, we can't show anybody this. That's crazy. That is crazy. And so, they know they have but a short time. Everybody can see what they're doing. Everybody can see that they're literally just all rapists, Pedialyte, small hat serving devils. I mean, it's the best way I can say it without getting kicked off of YouTube. So, they definitely shed innocent blood, and their own sons and daughters too. Because if you ever look, you got to remember, they like to do certain things to certain people. One of them, that's a little hole. One of them is I noticed that they have they like a certain type of young lady, blonde hair, blue eyes, and then they also, when it comes to people that look like me, they like to hunt them on the island. We've also got documents of that. And there's a certain type of people that, we know all about their taste in food. We all know what's going on. The veil's been lifted. They're the ones that shed the innocent blood of the sons and daughters. They have you doing the same thing, thinking that this is the way life is. You guys are all doomed. Everybody's doomed right now. That's all I know. I want to bring out one more verse, and then I'm just gonna call it. I was just trying to go in on how I thought I was gonna go in on how they're trying to give reparations, but I realized that the shedding, there was no shedding of innocent blood. There was just a bunch of people that caught some cases. But what about the shedding of the innocent blood of our people? Like the kid found yesterday being hanged, I forget what state. I mean, we could go through it, and every single day something happens to a so-called black person. And then all the other nations are against us. We even tell the Mexicans, blacks and Mexicans and natives, we're all from the same tribe. Mexicans hate us. Until something goes wrong, so why aren't you giving our back, eh? It's like, fuck, dude, you fucking racist motherfuckers are just hating on us, and then at the last second you want help. I'm not saying all the people are like that, because Romans 8:16 clearly tells you the Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of Yahweh. So their spirits bear witness that just because somebody looks a certain way, that's just like saying that for all you know, that could be a Mexican Edomite. I dated a Mexican girl years and years and years and years ago, but it turned out her father was Emelech. Her father was a small hat. So I'm like, to me, instantly that was you're a small hat. You guys are just living in Mexico. But you're a small hat. And so only the brothers that know what a small hat is know what I'm talking about. And so you can't just decide somebody's one thing when they could actually be something else. She turned out to be hella wicked too. I mean, evil. With a fucking capital E. The whole word capitalized, in fact. She was wicked. And so the Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit. Okay, she's a small hat. And I'm Yashar Allah. So that spirit bared witness very, very quickly. We weren't even in it. We just hung out a few times, it seemed like, and we knew that we couldn't be around each other because she was an Edomite and I'm an Israelite. And the Most High doesn't do that. Like, usually that ends very badly. If you don't watch the news, you might want to. They shed the innocent blood. So, I really just want to stop right there, but I said I'd bring out one more verse. So let me end the class the way I always end my classes. And we're going to go to Revelation 22 and 7. And it says, "Behold, I come quickly. Blessed is he that keepeth the sayings of the prophecy of this book." So just stay in the book. Just keep studying and use the rest of the scriptures to help guide you in the right direction. Use these scriptures to help guide you in the right direction. Stay studied up. That's all there is to it. It's that simple. There's really nothing else you need to be doing at this time. If you see a brother that's down and he's dug himself into a ditch, help pull him out. If he doesn't want to get out of the ditch, dust your fucking shoes off and just keep moving. Go to the next place. And the Most High does want us to try and wake up all the children of Israel. I mean, Peter went in, what did he do? What did Peter do? He went in and he talked to all flesh. In other words, he talked to all the different people that looked different because he wanted to see if there was any people that were Israelites among all those people that looked different. Okay? So, anyway, going back to it. The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we're the children of God. And that's what that goes into. Just because you look a certain way doesn't mean that that's who you are. You're a fucking imposter. So, verse 7 again. "Behold, I come quickly. Blessed is he that keepeth the sayings of the prophecy of this book." So just stay studying. Stay studying. And just let everything else happen. Remember, this is what I always say. It's like the most important thing I think I could possibly tell myself. I'll just let the Most High take care of it. I'll just let the Most High take care of it. I can't do anything. We already know that if there's going to be evil in the world, he did it. If it's going to be good in the world, he did it. You know, if somebody's going to be alive or dead, wounded or healed, he did it. The king's mind is according to whatever he wants. You know, the king's heart is in his hand. So you just got to learn to, that's where the faith comes in. You just got to let go, stay in the book, keep studying, and remember the Most High's already got, the plan's already being carried out. We're literally just going through the motions. So verse 12, Revelation 22 and 12, let's close out right here. "And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me to give every man according as his work shall be." He's telling you, like, these days, he's coming a lot quicker than we once expected. Don't believe yourself and think, oh, he's not coming in my lifetime. This is that time where we're almost sure that we are going to see the Father. We're almost positive that the Father is going to send his Son in these days. I mean, the only way is, I don't know. See, nobody knows the time or the date, so I'm not going to sit there and try and pinpoint shit and look stupid, because that's just not how it works. I'm not here to pinpoint anything, because like I said, I'm just a loyal servant. That's all there is to it. So, I did have to also bring this out, because I keep telling you guys, behold, he's coming quickly and his reward is with him. But it's really mainly for us. So let's make sure that we include all these other nations, and especially the Edomites, so they know that they get a reward also. Okay, so let's see. Obadiah 1 and 15. "For the day of Yahweh is near upon all the heathen, as thou hast done." What did they do, people? Do you remember? They shed innocent blood. They shed the blood of the sons and the daughters. And then they did a lot more than that. But we're finding that out, and we're finding it out to be true right now. So as thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward. So the things that you're doing are going to be your reward. Those are the things that are going to be done to you. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. And he said, all you heathen. So he didn't leave out anybody. He got all, and this is the book of Obadiah. So when you go to verse 1, it says the vision of Obadiah saith the Lord Yahweh concerning Edom. But when you go down to verse 15, it's telling you all of you motherfuckers are going down. And with that being said, if you got eyes to see and ears to hear, I hope you got something out of this message. Shalom.